kitchen. Today we're going to make Chinese beef with broccoli. And I've got this beautiful broccoli already cut up into florets. We have a London broil chuck shoulder. This is the only cut of beef I could get at the store. And I just put this in the freezer for about a half hour beforehand so that way you can cut it easily. And we're going to use oyster sauce, our Shaoxing cooking wine, which if you don't have, you can just use sherry cooking wine. Soy sauce, sesame sauce, cornstarch, sugar, garlic, and ginger. I have some grated ginger already ready. Voila. And I'll start getting everything together. I'm going to show you, we want to cut the steak against the grain and we're going to cut it thin.
Please subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel so we can continue to bring you more video demonstrations. Thanks.
Now you have a steak this big. The easiest way to do first is to sort of cut it in half this way, and then we're going to cut across the grain and slice it on an angle so we get nice wide strips. Now we're going to make our marinade. So we're going to start off with a 1/4 cup of our oyster sauce and our 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of sesame oil as well. And we need 1/3 cup of our cooking wine and 1 teaspoon of our cornstarch. I'm just going to use the lid to level it off. That's cornstarch. And 1 teaspoon of our sugar. 1/4 cup of our oyster sauce. And 1/3 cup of our Shaoxing cooking wine. And we're gonna whisk it all together. And this is our marinade. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour it over our beef that I just sliced, and we're gonna let it sit in the marinade for at least a half hour. We can leave it after a couple hours or even overnight, but at minimum a half hour. And that cornstarch is there as a thickener. So once you start cooking it, that cornstarch is gonna thicken it up. So we're just gonna pour this in. Stir this up to coat, and I'll cover it with some plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator for a minimum of a half hour. I'm gonna walk on, and it's very hot. I'm gonna add a little bit of our oil. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of canola oil. And to that, we're gonna add our 1 clove of garlic and our 1 tablespoon of ginger. Get that going. Next, we're gonna add all of our broccoli florets and saute them until they're bright green and tender.
I poured in a 1/2 cup of water to help sort of steam our broccoli and get it completely cooked. So you can see they're getting a bright green color to it. And as soon as all of that water has evaporated, I'm gonna take the broccoli out of our wok and re-season it for the beef.
Our broccoli is sitting over here. I just removed it. We're gonna add a little more of our canola oil, another tablespoon. And I'm gonna add some more ginger again. I love ginger, so another 1/2 tablespoon of ginger. And then we're gonna add in our beef. So this has been marinating. And we're gonna add this. Oh, I dumped all of it in. Oh. Anyhow, we're gonna get all of that in and get it all browned. It's gonna take a couple minutes. You wanna separate all these pieces so they can all get cooked. Now, the sauce, because of the cornstarch, it's gonna thicken. So as it cooks, this is gonna thicken up.
As soon as you see all of your steak has been cooked, we're gonna add, and our sauce is thickened, we're gonna add back in the broccoli and get all the broccoli coated with that sauce. Well, I have this pretty platter here, so we can plate this here. And it smells wonderful. Can't wait to taste. Here is our delicious, beautiful beef with broccoli, and this would be fantastic over some jasmine rice. So I hope you enjoyed it and are inspired to try this at home. For more recipes, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.